Hey guys, what's going on? Honda Rider here, bringing you a gameplay video. Black Ops 2, obviously, and this is going to be about the recent patch 1.04 that just launched a couple days ago on the PlayStation 3, and it should already be launched on the Xbox 360 by now. It's supposed to this weekend, but I'm going to quickly go over some of the new things and some of the things they patched, just because I know I never used to keep up with the patch notes. I don't know why, I just never really did, but it's kind of cool and interesting to see what they fixed and what they've even added to the game. So, there's a ton of stuff here. I'll have a link to this in the description to the actual Call of Duty website where you can read all the notes, but I'm going to go over some of the biggest changes and improvements and whatever. So, first we're going to start out with new features and feature improvements. So, basically the only one that I found really worth talking about here is the AAR, the after action report, now better communicates how much XP was earned in each match. Now this is something that I was really hoping they would put in and fix in the new patch, and they did. And so now in your after action report, when you're done playing a game, on the bottom left it now shows you how much XP you earned in that game or in that match. So that's really useful because I never knew how much I was earning, so I didn't know what game mode was really working best for me. So that's really neat to be able to see how much exactly you're earning. We can go down to issues addressed now, which is they fixed a rare hang awaiting textures upon loading into maps when joining a session in progress after a fresh boot. That happened to me a couple times. It wasn't something too big, but it would just hang on the waiting textures and pretty much freeze, at least for the PlayStation 3. They also fixed the players with Black Hat PDA can no longer hack a care package faster than the owner can capture it. This was another thing that really needed to be fixed, because I a couple times had a care package and someone would hack it as I was capturing it, and they would be able to get it quicker than I would. So that was absolutely no fair at all. I understand to have that secondary to be able to hack care packages, but it should not hack it that fast. They addressed an exploit where modified console hackers could maliciously spread infected films to other users. Now this is the reason that Theater was down on PlayStation and Xbox for like the past week, and it's up today. It came up whenever the patch came out. Basically what it was some, or maybe it may have only been on PlayStation 3. I'm not exactly for sure, but I know that anybody that had a modified or a hacked console, they created a video where if anybody that didn't have a hacked console watched the video in Theater, it would automatically bump them up to level 55, the prestige they were. So people did this multiple times. The video was watched like 200,000 times. It's ridiculous. So a lot of people got banned for that, unfortunately, but they should know by now in Call of Duty it's not worth hacking or cheating, because you will get banned. I know that by experience. They improved film rendering stability and made progress bar more accurate while rendering a film. Not exactly sure. I never had a problem with that. I don't really render films. Let's see here. Players will not be able to manually take control of their AGR if they die at the exact moment that their AGR deploys, which never happened to me, but I guess it happened several times, and that's kind of fair. If right as you call it you die, you shouldn't be able to control it. You really shouldn't be able to control it after you die at all. I don't know if you can or not, but you shouldn't be able to because you died. Players using Ghost will no longer be invisible at all times in custom games when the minimap option is set to constant. Glad they fixed that. I haven't really played any of the custom games yet, but yeah, that's not fair to be able to use Ghost and you're still visible. Alright, invisible whenever the UAV is set to constant. Players using Ghost and a suppressor attachment will no longer appear on the enemy's minimap while shooting and moving while the UAV is up, so I guess there's a problem with that. Kills from the explosion of the explosive crossbow bolt now count towards challenges. The clan tag is no longer locked immediately after prestige, which is kind of useful. EMP grenades no longer affect the Codcaster HUD, so I guess if there was an EMP grenade in the game that you were doing Codcaster on, HUD went out too. Party privacy count no longer affects how many bots will spawn in combat training. Thank goodness for that, because I was trying to play with 9 bots and it was only letting me do 2, so I didn't realize, but now I do. It's because my party privacy was set to 2. Drop shot medal is no longer awarded after standing back up, so I don't know if that means you don't get it at all anymore for drop shotting, which is kind of, I don't understand that. Why put it in there if you're just going to take it out in the first or second patch? Players can now copy a custom class to the extra prestige slot. Now here's some big ones for the score streaks. Your UAV cost has now increased from 350 points to 425. I'm both ways on that. I can see why, because 2 kills and kill confirmed with confirming the tags, I got UAV, so I was just racking them up. So I understand that. It does kind of suck. It's 425 now. It's a little harder to get, but it makes sense. Lightning Strike added 750 millisecond delay. Bouncing Betty increased the grace period between trigger and activation by 200 milliseconds. Sensor Grenade, they increased the range, which is now 1,000 units. Concussion Grenade, they decreased movement penalty and turn speed penalty when hit. Now for the SMGs, all of them they increased the hipfire recoil. All of them they increased max hipfire spread from 4.75 to 5. They reduced bullet penetration on all of them, and the MSMC increased recoil slightly. Assault rifles, all of them they reduced idle sway for more reliable long-range aiming. The XM8 they reduced lethal range of 3-hit kills from 250 to 50 inches. XM8 plus select fire they increased recoil. The FAL plus select fire they increased recoil, and the SWAT 556 plus select fire they increased recoil. The MTAR they made auto aim values consistent with all other assault rifles. Sniper rifles they increased all hipfire spread. They increased all sniper rifles plus laser sight. They increased the hipfire spread, and the XPR-50 they increased recoil slightly. Shotguns, the R870 reduced 1-hit kill range by 45 inches, and pistols they reduced headshot multiplier from 1.4 to 1 for the B23R and KAP-40. So that's like kind of the stuff I highlighted that I think was worth discussing or letting you know about in case you want to read all of them. But you can. There's a link in the description. One thing I was really hoping that they would fix is if an enemy hacks your equipment, it tells you your equipment has been hacked. That is so retarded. I mean, really, because the whole point of hacking someone's equipment is so they don't know, and so all of a sudden they get killed by their own equipment. That's the funny thing. It's whenever it says their equipment has been hacked, they know you're there. It's pointless. I really hope they get rid of that. But thanks for watching, guys. Game's about over. Went 39-8 with the KSGR. I forgot what the shotgun name is. Pretty good. It was my 3rd game using the gun. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, rate the video, share it with your friends because it helps me get more known, and check out my Minecraft channel, youtube.com/HondaMinecrafts. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.